this is 9A on this side, 9B Howard Street. 9B Howard Street is the one that's coming available. Technically, the tenants are out this coming weekend. Excuse me, but they are all out. They just had a cleaning here today and have a couple minor things to come pick up, but pretty much out. Nice couple that are in this. They are townhouse style units. Each unit gets 2 parking spots off street, and that is kind of a neat thing. Howard Street's just a little tiny one-way street in the sort of downtown Bangor, downtown Brewer area. Oftentimes apartments won't have off-street parking, so to have parking off-street is really nice. This deck does come with it. There is city trash pickup. The tenant left that and a bike, and they'll either put it out this week or we'll get somebody to stop by and do it. So this has a eat-in kitchen. It's actually pretty decent size. Stove we only replaced maybe 6 months ago. Has a microwave, which this fan piece had a crack in it, and they were supposed to order a replacement. If they do not, we are either going to replace this or get the fan piece for it. They were here over 6 years, so we're expecting to have to do some paint and stuff too. I think that's going to be apparent in general, but the unit was renovated about 15 years ago now, I guess. So it is a little bit more modern inside than most of the old buildings. It's set up for a dryer on one side, washer on the other, table here, and then has that counter space over on that side. It does have a dishwasher, and we maintain these appliances too, so if they break, stop working, we would replace it like we did the stove. Trying to think. Oh, washer dryer. You obviously have to have your own washer dryer, but the hookup is there. The neat thing with this one is it has 2 baths. That's extremely unusual in our area because most of the houses are 120, 150 years old, and so they have 1 bath typically. But so this is a full bath, has a tub with a shower. So tub, shower, sink, medicine cabinet, etc. And then on this side, it's got first floor bedroom. We've had a number of tenants who use this for an office too. In fact, until this tenant, I think that has been the norm. The other side next door is basically the same, and they use it for an office. Has a nice use for that. The only thing is, it does have a big closet. So if you had an office, you'd have some extra storage space. So it's good size. And then living room does have ceiling fan, is also pretty good size. It's actually big enough to do a sectional if somebody wants. Notice the 4 registers. It does have forced hot air heat. It's actually got a heating unit for each unit. And the owner, though, you have the option of either having it unheated or heated. Most tenants have taken it heated because it's nice to have one cost, every month. The other thing is the owner bears the brunt of if prices go up. I will say it has a basement. It is shared between the 2, but I always like to show a whole unit. So it is a kind of a typical basement, except that the floor is cement, which in a lot of our older buildings in this area, the floor is not always cement. So that side is actually the other tenants. You can see they've got a couple air conditioners stored there. This basically is for a tenant to store stuff if they want. However, we do recommend people run a dehumidifier if they're going to put stuff down here, or put stuff on a pallet like they did with those 2 air conditioners, or in like a plastic, like if you put stuff in plastic totes, you'd be fine. But literally in the spring, when our snow melts off, or when we have a really heavy rain, you might get some water on the floor. So it does have a front entry here as well. It does not get used very much because of the fact that you basically get mail and the parking's in the back of the building. So it does have carpet here on the stairs. We will have these professionally cleaned. In our area, we have Stanley Steamer. That's who we use. So they'll clean the carpets after we get the paint and odds and ends done. The rest of it is all this laminate. Really nice because it is easy to keep clean. So up here you've got 2 bedrooms and another full bath. So here is the front bedroom. And it does have a closet over in the corner. The floor's not perfect, but think it's only got a couple of spots. I guess a couple spots there, which are a little worn, but that's one of the advantages of laminate is that, in this case, they actually use this room as an office. So I think that was probably caused by a chair rolling back and forth, but it does take wear and tear very easy on it, and it looks still very good. Sometimes people will put area rugs, so that certainly is an option. Closet here, which is actually a little deeper than some, but good size. It does have a ceiling fan in this bedroom too. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. It does have, again, a little short hallway to the bathroom. Has a linen closet, which is really nice. Sometimes, again, because our area has a lot of old apartments, oftentimes they don't have great storage, but this does have pretty good storage. And then again, you've got that other bathroom. Again, tub, shower. So good size. And then the back bedroom is huge. Easily, actually, take a king-size bed, probably a California king if somebody wanted. It's completely sort of square, and it's just good size. Again, ceiling fan. Closet standard size, I think, sort of, but again, like to see bedrooms that will do king-size beds. Not everybody has them, but it's still nice to know that you can have an end table, or even like if you had a full or a queen, you could probably put a desk in here if you wanted to. So definitely nice from that perspective. I will say if you have a king, California king, usually you have to have a split lock spring. So because coming up the stairs, that's kind of a universal problem in all townhouse style apartments. So that kind of completes 9 Howard Street. If you'd be interested, let us know. We'd be happy to have your interest in renting.